Self-education can either turn you into a really smart person or a crazy conspiracy theorist. Really all comes down to how you do it. I have a few tips on how I go about self-education that I want to share with you today. First step is making a schedule. Second is how to find resources. Third is how to learn with others. And the last is how to prove your knowledge. But first, let's talk a bit about why self-education can be important. Because it can. Whether you're just studying a topic that you like, or something you want to get ahead with in school, or if it's something entirely different that you don't even learn in school, it can be very useful and help you get some extra knowledge than what you do in just school, and maybe even a few new skills. So first of all, how do you make a schedule? Well, it's actually pretty simple. What I do is I just look at when I come home which days and what I gotta do, if I gotta work out or have some other appointment. And you don't have to sit for 5 hours every day. It can simply be half an hour, 2 hours, just the time you have. And I'd say set a specific time and don't do more, don't do less, just stick to that. And don't get distracted by video games or something. Just say you want to do this for this time, and then don't do anything else. And holy shit, it looks like when they stormed the fucking Congress in here. So many mobs. Second is finding resources. Now there's a lot of ways to go about this. First of all, obviously Google search, right? And as every English teacher ever says, don't just go on Wikipedia, but if you do, use the sources that's listed on Wikipedia, don't use Wikipedia. Okay, we gotta go. Ah! I need to close this hellhole up, man. It's like Ukraine in here. Die, bitch. And obviously check if the author is credible, if it's like an expert or if it's some random guy named Jim. It's not too complicated, right? And obviously there's also YouTube, which you can find some Indian guy explaining pretty much anything. I think I found one explaining pretty much everything I needed for my 9th grade science exam. So that's great. Now the third way that I like is going to the library. And I know it might sound a little old school, but of course it depends on where you live, if you have a good library. But we have a pretty decent one. And turns out a lot of the books that I'd otherwise have to buy, which I don't really have the money for, and I think a lot of people don't, I can actually find them on the library. So that's a huge help. Now, if you want free courses, there's a bunch online. And things like Harvard's computer science course is listed online for free. You literally don't have to go to Harvard to do their course. You can just do it for free online. And there's a bunch of others as well. There's also other websites when you can get like a diploma and stuff for $100 if you want to do that. Now, one of the best ways that I've found recently is a platform called School. It's basically like Discord for education, because people can post their course in something called community, and then there's a chat function. People can share advice and stuff, and there's gamification. You can level up and stuff, and there's leaderboards and all sorts. And this leads me into the third step of the way, is learning with others. So this is especially great if you want to share advice and maybe learn from someone who knows a lot more, and you may know things about different things, and then you can help each other. Obviously there's Discord and there's Facebook groups, and I think there's basically an Instagram chat for every fucking thing by this point that you can just join. And you know, obviously we have school, which I think is pretty great. And the reason why learning with others in these sorts of communities and groups is such a great thing is that when you're self-educating, studying alone, you don't necessarily have a professor that you can just go ask, or classmates. So it'll kind of substitute that. And in some cases it might be even better, and who knows, maybe you'll get some cool connections and friends from it. Final step is proving your knowledge, because depending on why you're studying alone, you might want to use it to get a job, right? Especially if you don't want to go to college, because some companies are starting to realize that someone who's gone to college and someone who's not might be able to do the same things. Especially, I know, in the computer science industry, because if you can just prove that you know what you know and that you can do it, there's no reason to hire someone who's gone to college over someone who's not. Because at the end of the day, a college diploma is just a piece of paper that says that you know how to do this and you did this for this long. So if you can do that on your own, and you can do that through, especially with computer science, when you're learning it, you're going to be doing a lot of projects like, I don't fucking know, making an app or a website, an algorithm, right? And then you just put those things on your CV, and so the job that's hiring can look, all right, he made this thing, cool, right, he knows how to do it. And that's really all you need. It might be harder to get the job, of course, because a lot of people are still kind of old school and think you need to go to college, which, I mean, for a lot of things you do, but for some you don't. Fuck, die. No, okay. I'm not going out there again anytime soon, man. So I highly encourage you to self-educate. Just, use critical thought and think about what it is you're reading, if it's a credible source. And I'd say good luck. If you think I missed anything, please do comment down below. I'd love some feedback. And if you have some extra tips and tricks that you want to share with people, please do. That's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video, and in the meantime, I'd much appreciate it if you want, if you went and watched another video.